exposing the secret to endless fun on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button. Our channel's packed with epic content, exclusive tips, and a vibrant community. Don't miss out. Subscribing gets you front row seats to all the action. So what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button now and join the fun.
Syria, a land steeped in history, yet beneath its ancient beauty lies a chilling narrative, a story etched in the steel bars and cold concrete of its prisons. These are not mere correctional facilities, they are instruments of terror meticulously crafted to silence dissent and crush opposition. The Assad dynasty, first under Hafez, then Bashar, tightened its grip on Syria. With that grip came an insidious expansion of the prison system. These were not places of rehabilitation. They were designed to break the human spirit. From the moment Hafez al-Assad seized power in 1971, fear became a tool of governance. Prisons became symbols of his absolute authority. They were places where the very notion of human rights vanished. North of Damascus, a prison complex emerged, casting a long shadow over Syria. This was Sednaya military prison, built in 1987. It became the crown jewel of Hafez al-Assad's apparatus of repression. Initially intended to house military and political prisoners, Sednaya swiftly transformed into something far more sinister. It became a microcosm of the regime's brutality. Within its walls, torture wasn't an anomaly. It was standard operating procedure. The world remained largely oblivious, blinded by the regime's propaganda. Inside Sednaya, a nightmare unfolded, a nightmare of systematic torture, inhumane conditions, and mass executions. Imagine a place where the sun rarely penetrates, where the air hangs heavy with the stench of fear, sweat, and decay. This is the reality of Syrian prisons. In these dungeons, torture takes on myriad forms. Whippings, a mere prelude to the horrors that await. Sleep deprivation pushing prisoners to the brink of madness. Electrocution, searing pain through shattered bodies. And then the methods that defy description, the German chair, the flying carpet, the ladder torture. Each designed to inflict maximum pain, to break the body and shatter the mind. Rape, a weapon wielded with impunity. The guards, the jailers, the torturers, all cogs in a machine oiled by cruelty. In 2014, the world finally glimpsed the horror within. Caesar, a Syrian military police photographer, defected, carrying with him 55,000 images. These were not photographs of war, they were portraits of death, emaciated bodies bearing the indelible marks of torture, faces contorted in eternal agony, each photograph a testament to the depravity unfolding in the darkness. The world could no longer claim ignorance. Amnesty International, in a chilling 2017 report, labelled Sednaya a slaughterhouse. Mass executions were commonplace. Deaths from torture, starvation, and lack of medical care, a daily occurrence. The report estimated that between 2011 and 2015, between 5,000 and 13,000 people were executed at Sednaya alone. Section 5. The shadow of imprisonment, a nation held hostage. The true scale of imprisonment in Syria remains, well, shrouded in secrecy. However, even conservative estimates paint a terrifying picture. Since the uprising began in 2011, over 157,634 Syrians have been detained. Among them, 5,274 children and 10,221 women. These numbers only tell part of the story. Thousands more have been abducted, vanished without a trace, their families left to grapple with the unbearable agony of uncertainty. Over 130,000 people remain detained or missing. Their fate a chilling question mark. Many languish in secret underground dungeons, their existence known only to their torturers. The Syrian prison system, a vast network of fear, silencing dissent and crushing any hope of opposition. Section 6. Beyond Sednaya, a labyrinth of suffering. Sednaya may be the most notorious, but it's just one piece in Syria's gruesome puzzle of detention centers. Across the country, a network of prisons, detention centers, and makeshift jails operate with the same chilling disregard for human life. Places like Meza Airport, Branch 215, and the political security branches. Each location echoes with the screams of the tortured, the pleas for mercy falling on deaf ears. The methods vary, the cruelty remains constant: sexual assault, beatings, mock executions. The world may have focused on Sednaya, but the suffering extends far beyond its walls. Section 7. Echoes of Atrocity in a Post-Assad World, December 8, 2024. A date etched in the annals of history. Bashar al-Assad, the man who inherited his father's brutality, was ousted from power. For many, it signaled a new dawn for Syria, but the shadows of the past are not easily erased. In the aftermath of Assad's fall, a grim discovery was made. In Latakia Central Prison, inscriptions etched onto the walls by detainees were painted over, a blatant attempt to erase the evidence, to silence the voices of those who suffered within those walls. The Sawaid al-Qaya group, responsible for this act of historical vandalism, claimed it was part of a renovation project. But the timing was no coincidence. It reeked of a desperate attempt to whitewash the crimes of the past. Section 8, A World's Indictment, the struggle for justice. The international community, so often quick to condemn, has been slow to act. Sanctions, resolutions, condemnations, they ring hollow in the face of such suffering. The UN has issued reports, documented the horrors, but concrete action remains elusive. The International Criminal Court, a beacon of hope for victims of atrocity crimes, has been stymied by political maneuvering. Russia and China, steadfast allies of the Assad regime, have blocked any attempt to refer the situation in Syria to the court. Justice delayed is justice denied. The world bears a moral responsibility to act, to hold the perpetrators accountable, to ensure that such atrocities never again see the light of day. Section 9, Conclusion. Scars on the soul of a nation. The Syrian prison system stands as a chilling testament to the depths of human cruelty. It is a stark reminder that, even in the 21st century, the capacity for barbarity knows no bounds. The scars of this brutality run deep. They are etched on the bodies of the tortured, the minds of the traumatized, and the soul of a nation. The road to healing will be long and arduous. But amidst the darkness there is hope. The resilience of the Syrian people, their unwavering spirit in the face of unimaginable suffering, is a testament to the indomitable human spirit. The fight for justice continues. The world must listen to the cries of the silenced and demand accountability for the crimes against humanity committed within the walls of Syria's prisons.